Greetings, fellow earthlings, and welcome back to my channel. I am here today with another video for you. Back today with another video for you. Today's topic is going to be, are you ready? Drum roll, please. There's no drum roll because you've seen it already in the title. So, really quick, before we jump into this video, I just want to thank you all for clicking on this video and thank you for being a part of my YouTube journey. I just want to thank you for newcomers coming to my channel. I'm Nauni again. I have HSV1 and thank you for being here today. Really appreciate you. I appreciate you because you're new and you're here. Means a lot. For those of you who've been rocking with me though, like y'all mean a lot too. Y'all my A1 since day one, you know? You feel me? Let me not break my neck. All right. So we're gonna jump straight into this video. Straight in. So today's video is gonna be, are blood tests accurate for determining herpes? And the answer to the question is, it's debatable. But isn't everything debatable? And let me tell you why it's debatable. Getting a blood test done will only tell you if you've been exposed to the antibodies of the herpes simplex virus. And that is what it's testing for. Herpes blood test can differentiate between herpes simplex virus 1 and herpes simplex virus 2. However, it does not tell you whether or not your herpes is active or not. You are relying on symptoms to tell you whether or not your herpes is active. Now, my personal experience, I never had any symptoms, but I got a blood test done, and that's how I was informed of my HSV1. That doesn't happen for everyone. Sometimes there is physical symptoms in which you can get a swab test done, and that'll let you know whether or not you have herpes and which herpes you do have. Most likely, if it's on your face, it's going to be Most likely, if it's on your face, it's going to be HSV1, oral herpes. And if it's on your genitals, it's going to be HSV2, genital herpes. But blood tests will be accurate in telling you whether or not you have been exposed to the antibodies. So I guess you could say it's accurate in that sense. But why can't you tell me if the virus is in my body and if it's active? That is something that I would like to know and where I feel the blood test sort of falls short. Another thing with blood testing is it's really hard to get your doctor to give you a blood test without physical symptoms. Why it's so hard, I'm not sure. Actually, I am. Why it's so hard is because your doctor is already aware of the percentage of people that have HSV1, which not a lot of people are aware of, so we can tend to freak out if we get a positive HSV1 test, not knowing that our parents probably had it, and their parents probably had it, and their parents probably had it, and we got it when we were 5. That's typically how the story goes for 80% of Americans. But, on a positive note, I mean, at least it can tell you whether or not you have HSV1 or HSV2, right? So with that being said, I suppose blood tests can be helpful in telling you whether or not you have HSV1 or HSV2, but they're not really helpful in letting you know whether or not your HSV1 or 2 is active. Sometimes it can be active and you don't have symptoms. We know that some viruses are asymptomatic and can be transmitted with no physical signs. So those are just a few things to consider when requesting a blood test or being interested in a blood test. Know the information that it will tell you and know the information that it won't tell you. However, if you feel like you've been exposed to either herpes simplex virus 1 or 2, I would recommend getting a blood test done because that is the only way that you will be able to know without showing physical symptoms. If you are experiencing physical symptoms that can potentially be herpes, please do go get your blood tested to see if you have the herpes simplex virus. It's always better to know rather than not knowing. And at this time, the blood test is going to be the most accurate of tests that we have right now if you don't have symptoms. And maybe even if you do have symptoms. So I would recommend using the blood test. And so I recommend using the blood test if it's necessary for you. However, I recommend using the blood test if it's necessary for you. However, I do feel like there is some scientific development that can be used in this testing process. So I hope this video is really helpful on letting you know what information blood tests can offer you. And again, please do go get a blood test if you do pose any concerns for herpes simplex virus. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I really hope this video helped someone out there. If you know any more information in regards to blood tests, and you know any more statistics on their accuracy or anything else the blood test can tell you in regards to herpes simplex virus, please, please, please leave the comments below. I'm not opposed to any comments. All information is welcomed as long as it's positive and going to aid in the conversation. Please do not leave any irrelevant or negative comments. They're just not useful, and I love being productive. Please feel free to leave comments. I'm welcoming them all, but just kind of guiding you on the type of ones you should leave. Don't forget to hit the like button, the thumbs up on this video if you found it helpful to you. Don't forget to check out any of my other videos that I have on my channel. I do talk about herpes and lifestyle and obstacles and pretty much the struggles of a 20-year-old black female. And yeah, if that seems like anything that's interested to you, please go ahead and check out my videos. I'll also leave some in the description box for you. But with that being said, I just want to thank you all again for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace, blessings, and namaste.